Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the contested, if you will, sacking of Big Joke, that's Surachat Big Joke Hakpan. He is the former Deputy National Police Chief, also former head of Thai immigration. That's where he came upon my radar some years ago, and it has been rather interesting to watch his colorful career ever since that time. That said, let me jump in here. I thought of making this video after reading a recent article from the Thai Examiner, that's thaiexaminer.com. Article is titled, Big Joke Faces Another Hurdle on Tuesday in his quest to be reinstated after his April 18th contested sacking. Quoting directly, Big Joke faces another hurdle on Tuesday as a police ethics committee reviews his contested April 18th sacking. The ruling will determine if he is reinstated or if he must take his case to the administrative court. In June, a prime ministerial panel report pointed to rampant corruption and division within the police force. Furthermore, it confirmed factionalism centered on senior officers. Quoting further, the ongoing efforts by dismissed Deputy Police Chief General Surachat Hakpan, or Big Joke, to be reinstated face another hurdle on Tuesday. It came after the Police Commission upheld his removal from the force in June. On Tuesday, it was reported that a Police Ethics Committee will hold a hearing on the matter. At length, it is expected to rule on the issue one way or the other after listening to oral representations. Afterwards, General Surachat will either be reinstated or forced to take his case to the administrative court. So this is currently in play as of the time both of the filming and the posting of this video. There may be further news on this as it evolves. We will be keeping people up to date. That said, why are we following this? One, I just started kind of doing it and it kind of piqued my curiosity and I've continued to sort of follow it. But it is actually kind of useful to provide some insight into the inner workings, if you will, of how sort of the administrative legal apparatus works, for example, within the police force. One thing that's kind of always, I found sort of nettlesome on a personal level when talking to foreigners over here is this constant belief that everything within the Thai police force is somehow corrupt. That's just one of those kind of nonsensical things I constantly hear from foreigners, oftentimes who either haven't been here very long or sometimes they have an axe to grind, they have their own personal history with things, or they just don't know any better. And the long story short is no, that's not how it works. It's not always sort of arbitrary and capricious, or it's not always corrupt. Meanwhile, there's people that say, well, it's entirely arbitrary and capricious. No, there are protocols. It's just, most foreigners don't understand how the protocols work. Quite honestly, it is kind of a Byzantine process, but what bureaucracy doesn't have Byzantine sort of protocols associated with the hirings and firings of their staff, the dismissal of their folks, etc. Or the maintenance of their own policies and, certain penalties associated with not adhering to those policies. That's sort of what bureaucracy is best at, is creating those Byzantine pathways for dealing with or trying to get whatever you want done through their system. That's sort of the reason for my following this case. That said, again, we will certainly be keeping people updated on this situation as it evolves.